The Balete Village. An urban legend whispered by the old folks. There is a place that doesn't exist on any map, a place said to appear only during heavy rain just before midnight. And according to the few who survived, if a stranger ever asks you for a ride and tells you to take them to Balete Village, never agree, because once you reach that place, you may never find your way back. It was 1998. Ramon, a tricycle driver from a quiet province in the Philippines, had just finished dropping off his last passenger. The rain had started pouring, and the roads were nearly empty. As he drove through the dark highway, he noticed an old woman standing beneath a giant balete tree. She was soaked by the rain, holding an old umbrella. "Sir," she said softly, "could you please take me to Balete Village?" Ramon frowned. He had lived in the area all his life, but he had never heard of such a place. "Which barangay is that?" he asked. The old woman smiled. "At the end of the road." Feeling sorry for her, Ramon allowed her to ride. As they continued driving, he noticed something strange. The street lights disappeared, the houses vanished, even the sound of the rain slowly faded. Soon, there was only dark. Suddenly, the tricycle engine died. At the same moment, the rain stopped. The wind stopped. Everything became silent. Ramon glanced at the side mirror. The old woman was gone, but muddy footprints had appeared on the seat behind him, and one by one, new footprints appeared, as if someone invisible was walking. Toward his back, he froze. Then he felt an icy breath on his neck, and a whisper. "Sir, we haven't arrived yet." Terrified, Ramon restarted the tricycle. Miraculously, the engine came back to life. Without looking back, he sped away. Minutes later, he saw lights ahead, a village, but something felt wrong. Every house looked old. Oil lamps burned inside the windows. People walked slowly through the streets wearing clothes from the 1950s. No one spoke. Everyone simply stared at him. Then the old woman's voice came from behind. "We are here." Ramon slowly turned around. The old woman was sitting behind him again, but now she had no face. He screamed and ran. But as he looked around, he realized the villagers were moving toward him. And one horrifying detail made his blood run cold. None of them had faces. Ramon ran until he found a small chapel. Inside sat an old priest. "My son," the priest said sadly, "why did you come back?" "I don't know. Please help me." The priest lowered his head. "No one leaves this place. Everyone here was once lost." Ramon's eyes widened. Then he noticed the photographs hanging on the wall, pictures of missing people. 1942, 1943, 1944, and then his heart stopped. The last photograph was his own. Below it were the words Ramon de la Cruz. Born 1972, missing 1998. He stumbled backward. "Am I dead?" he whispered. The priest shook his head. "Not yet, but when midnight comes, you will become one of them." Suddenly, the church bells rang. Dong, dong, dong. The priest hurried outside and locked the doors. Ramon looked through the window. Hundreds of faceless villagers stood outside. Among them was the old woman beneath the balete tree. She slowly raised her head, and in a voice colder than death itself, she whispered, "It's time to go home." Ramon closed his eyes, and when he opened them again, it was morning. He was lying beside the highway. Several farmers surrounded him. "Sir, are you all right? We have been looking for you for 2 days." 2 days? To Ramon, it had only felt like a single night. He never saw Balete Village again. But years later, before his death, he always warned his grandchildren, "If you ever see an old woman asking for a ride beneath a balete tree during a storm, never let her in." Because according to Ramon, there are roads that don't belong to the living, and sometimes one wrong turn is all it takes to disappear forever.